Before we touch back on electoral matters, let's tell you that the House of Representatives was thrown into a rowdy session, as I told you earlier, today during plenary following the rejection of several motions of urgent public importance. So we have our correspondent on ground who will be sharing more details with us. That is Idong Joseph. Idong Joseph, good afternoon. So you were there at the plenary session. Tell us what happened. What more do we need to know as regards the conversations that went down today?
Good afternoon, Lekon. The tension today regarding the rejection of several motions all started when the House, a motion was brought to the floor of the House seeking an investigation into the mismanagement and misappropriation of funds at the Lagos International Trade Fair complex, which lawmakers say those managing the facility have not done well and seek that the House Committee on Public Assets should investigate and return back to the House with recommendations on how to handle this issue. And later, the motion was thrown open to other lawmakers to make contributions. And while this was done, some lawmakers insisted that the House Committee on Commerce is already citing the activities of the Lagos International Trade Fair. And so that responsibility of an investigation of the complex should be given to the House Committee on Commerce. And this was a disagreement between lawmakers. And some others, to bring a balance for lawmakers now, some others suggested that these two committees should jointly investigate the matter and return back to the House. At the end of the day, they still refused. And that led the Deputy Speaker of the House, who presided over the session, to put a voice vote to these three suggestions of lawmakers. And when he put these to lawmakers, it was unanimously rejected, and that led him also to call for to also put a vote to the main motion itself, and which also was rejected by lawmakers, and that was the starting point. Every other motions that came after that were also rejected, and he says that lawmakers were aggrieved either by the first motion or something else might have been the cause of their grievances, and so he had to call for a closed-door session, which they went and it lasted for about 30 minutes before they came back. So that's actually the main reason for the tension. So
any idea if these, after the closed-door session, if these bone of contentions were eventually resolved?
Well, I can say it was resolved, because when they came back, all lawmakers who were rejecting previous motions, when they returned back after the closed-door session, a minority leader of the House stood up and pleaded with the House that they should suspend their rule for him to raise an urgent motion, which is not already on the order paper of the day. And when it was put to a voice vote again, lawmakers unanimously agreed to it. These are lawmakers who previously rejected other motions. This is to tell you that, yes, they agreed to the bone of contention was resolved at the closed-door session.
Thank you so much, Idong Joseph, for being resourceful from the floor of the House of Representatives. Thank you.